Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines in the city of Knight's Helm. And it is a beautiful afternoon here in the city. We have, I thought, unlocked every building, but I didn't get the achievement for it, so I'm not entirely certain what happened there. Could be because of the mods that are being used, I don't know. But as far as I can tell, all buildings have been unlocked, as I indicated in the last episode. It just might be, I don't know. But I don't care as so much about that. So at this point in the city, I just want to get going, get the city building, start building out towards, outward a bit, get more suburbs, kind of build up the core a little bit. My residential demand is dropping. And I might actually replace some of the downtown core, even though I don't like giant commercial blocks. I might start eating into this industrial area and start putting down some more commercial, just because the game just will never not have demand for commercial. I don't know what it is. I mean, you could have labor shortage through the roof, and every last acre of the city zoned as commercial, and you'll still have a whole bunch of commercial demand. So I just really kind of ignore that in some ways. But I kind of look at also, where is it? Is it this one? I keep an eye on this too. And, industrial and office combined should make up about a little bit less than what it is. And commercial should be a little bit more than it is. Residential is a little bit on the high side, so maybe I should put down some commercial, because I kind of like to keep it as half residential, 1/4 commercial, 1/4 industrial / office. And so by replacing some of the industrial, that will sort of balance things out. So what I'm going to do is, starting to eat into towards Steel Canyon here, I'm going to just start swapping out some of my residential, my industrial with commercial. Now, it looks like I still have an incinerator here. Okay, yeah, incinerators are okay. Maybe I'll move that. I'm curious, did I empty this? Oh, I can move. Oh, no, it's 1% full. Darn. Okay. I mean, I could cheat with move it and get it over there, but I'm not going to do that. So I do want to get some commercial done here, and I'm going to put high density in this area. It will be... I am going to move this, and we'll put it over here in my industrial area. Although, actually, now that I think about it, maybe I won't, because that means the trucks will have to go really far. So I'm going to leave it there. Thinking of which, I probably should put some trash over here, too. But let me finish what I was doing. So I got some commercial in there and put in some high density. And I'm also going to get rid of this just around this area. So this side of the... whatever it is, the freeway or the main road, Mac Avenue, I think I ended up calling it, will be... Nope, it's Linden. But anyhow, this will all become commercial, and that will hopefully alleviate a little bit more of the traffic over here, because industrial traffic is what generally causes the biggest issues. Excuse me. So, I should look at... Oh yeah, we have the fusion plant. We'll be set on electricity forever. Water, it looks like I could probably use a little bit more. And sewage could probably use a little bit more. We've got enough cash coming in that, yeah, I think I can go ahead and I can drop one more each of those down. So where do I have... Oh, that's right, I moved them way over here downstream. But still upstream of the, of Shit Falls. So... There we go, there's one, and we'll add to here. and I believe it will just connect, because there was a comment before about I may not have connected, but when I plopped it down, it connects. If it doesn't have a connection, you'll see a little symbol appear that says it's not connected. In fact, I can go ahead and show that to you if I can actually get to the pipes. Let's just go ahead and disconnect this last one here so you can see what it looks like. So yeah, you get that little symbol right there. So, okay, reconnect that. Alright. Or ZOT, as they call those little symbols that appear. And I forgot, this thing is ready to launch. There's really no advantage to launching it, aside from it's really cool to watch it launch. So let's go ahead and launch this rocket. Post-launch operations. Okay, are we ready? There it goes. Off into the sky. Where they're going, we really don't know. Although I'm assuming they go to Mars, because this particular thing was introduced as a kind of a crossover with Surviving Mars. Oh, that's just beautiful. Reminds me, my grandparents lived very close to Cape Canaveral, and I do remember watching as a child, watching some space shuttle launches as a child. So sadly, we don't get those anymore. Okay, so anyhow, the Paladin X program, I don't know why the camera is going as wildly around as it was, will now start demanding goods again. So, alright, we got a little sidetracked there because I was taking care of some downtown core. I'm just curious how this is going. I'll bet you the commercial has already filled in just about everywhere. Yep. Okay. And I don't know, that is interesting here. I don't want the underground anymore. Oh, well, is that separate? No. There we go. I would just like to have those be the full size, if possible. Okay, there we go. Excellent! Alright. Yeah, I remember leaving that space there because I was going to let this railroad come through, but it ended up doing that instead. Okay, so I think another thing that I needed to consider was some of my mass transit. I've been neglecting. Let's make certain Woodvale, because okay, it's got sufficient mass transit. Yeah, it's got the tram, it's got the bus routes. I think it's okay. Yeah. Okay, let's check this side of the city. I really don't have a lot of buses here, do I? I really should probably have a little bit more buses going through here. Let me take a look. What do we got here? Well, this is such a small neighborhood, though, and that's such a small neighborhood. That's why all these little edges are so small. Okay. Platinum Lake, though, really should have something, shouldn't it? Let me take a look here. I have a road there. I really should bring this road through into Platinum Lake. Okay, why don't we go ahead and do that? There we go. And then just there. Okay, but that allows me to bring... Where's my bus station? There it is. That allows me to bring in a bus. So let's see, how can I do this? I've got a monorail line there, and then I've got this... Oh, I do have a bus stop there, don't I? Yeah, that's alright. How about I just have one going through Platinum Lake? That makes it good. That should work. Okay, so let me go from there. There. We'll go past it. Usually I go before, but we'll go past. And we'll just go around the outer edge Then we'll have another one that goes around the inner, but it'll go on this road instead. Just, I don't know, as they say, just to be different. Oh, no, not that close. There we go, okay. That will just get some people moving around from the area so they can get to this bus stop. And then it looks like Diamond Woods could probably use something similar. I got the monorail stop right there. So let's get some bus stops right near there too. So, those buses, they don't really seem to bother people. Which is a good thing. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road there. There we go. Okay, we'll put a stop there. Put a stop. What the heck, we'll put one right here. We'll put one right there. Put one here. Just before the road. Just before the turn. And there. And then we'll just kind of do, we'll just go the opposite. So there, 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 boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that gets movement around there. This area is fairly well covered. I mean, we only have, oh, actually, we have a lot of people using the bus. And a lot of people using the subway. Okay. Subways, let's take a look at those. I mean, I go out to the airport there. This one is a loop. So at some point maybe I will put down a parallel right here. I might replace that with a parallel subway station and have another line that extends, just kind of starts here near Platinum Lake and just continues out. And of course I have my cable cars that I was probably just going to keep that going right to the waterfront. So, because who doesn't love riding cable cars? It's such a, it just makes me think of Disney World. It's just such a quaint, I almost want to say obsolete form of transit, but anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and extend that. There we go. Okay. Excellent. So we got some transit going. I'm just curious how my commercial's going. Yeah, as you can see, that didn't even budge. Of course, I didn't put down too much. I suppose I could take care of some of that demand by also putting some more down in my entertainment districts. So how about right alongside the freeway here, I go ahead and put in more. There we go. Just right alongside the freeway. Because noise, not a big deal for these. Although I probably should replace these roads. Autosave. I hope that's autosave. There we go. Right along these roads, I probably should replace those with the sound barriers at some point. And another thing I was saying, I think I remember saying this last episode, I don't have a leisure district yet. I was going to put one out by the airport. So let's see here. If I have something by the airport, I have power lines going all the way out here. I'd have to put an interchange in. And I probably should put an interchange in here at some point. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm surprised I don't have an interchange out here. So maybe I'll put a diverging diamond over here. Or maybe on this one. That's probably too close. Let's take a look. So we'll go there, we'll go here. Where's the diverging diamond? Is this it? Yeah. Turn and... I mean, I could possibly do it. It looks like I actually could. It's amazing that I can, but yeah. Alright, well, why don't I go ahead and do that? I think that would be a good idea, only because that would allow... Because right now, it would just allow traffic to get in and out of the city. So, as always, I pause before I do these. Take out a good chunk of freeway. Gosh, this reminds me of the I-75 project right now here in Metro Detroit. They just have I-75 tore up like nothing. And I'll have to do something like that. That looks good. Bam. Okay. And then we'll do our three-way road. We'll do sound barrier. Okay, I don't know why it won't give me. Really? Whatever. There. That looks terrible, but okay. Then I want my 4-lane with sound barriers. Is that 4? Yep. There and there. Back to 3 with sound barriers. Right through. Don't select the overpasses. 4-lane with the sound barrier. Back to the 3-lane. We'll go up a little bit. And no. Let's try this again. That's a little bit better. Okay. I am not happy with that at all. Let's do this. Let's grab that node, bring it in just a little bit. That node, bring it in just a little bit. Straighten that out just a little bit. That just a little bit. And that. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. So, then the fun part. Tell you what, I will fast forward to this, through this, see you on the other side. Okay, we are done with that. So, and then one other thing I noticed is it segmented my freeway, but that's alright. Thankfully, I can just take it all the way up to, I believe it just ended right there. And then same thing with this one. Not a big deal. Right up to there. Okay. So that's kind of cool. Alright. And then that was 375, right? And I can have fun with that even, because I can go ahead and mark a road segment. Not that one, this one. Still the wrong one. There we go. And it's I-375. Set. And mark. I keep clicking the wrong one. There we go. 375. Set. I like to just do this right by the interchanges. Set. Okay, there we go. Boom. Unpause, let that run, and now people have another way to get in and out of the city. So I don't care that that went at an angle. I think it will sort of work out anyhow. Alright, so our residential is slowly coming back. It looks like I actually did put a bite into the commercial. That's actually pretty darn good. So my forestry area. Let's take a look at my industry here. We're making some profit. Looks like we're not too bad on supply. Then our ore, the copper district. We're making a good chunk of money there. Metals and glass are coming in and going out fairly good. And then finally Royal Refinery, doing fairly good as well. So we don't have too much, we don't have too little. We're doing just good. So, excellent. I may actually, what are my other options? I forgot. I have farming, and that's it. Okay. And I thought I actually, didn't I put a farming one out? No, I did not. So at one point I'll probably put down some farms somewhere. Put that way off on the edge, so that way it can just remain farms for a very long time. And I might cheat with that by painting an area for agricultural, because if I look for actual agricultural on the map, it's not going to be where I want it to be. So, like, right there is good in agricultural, but that's going to be way too close to the city. There's a good chunk, but I have plans for that. So, yeah, there's a... Oh, actually, I think at one point I did say I was going to put some farms over here. But that's just really far away from the freeway. So, maybe I won't do that. I am so wishy-washy, aren't I? I just change my mind all the time. Okay. I'm just curious. Wow, there's actually quite a bit of use over here already. Which is good to see. And I'm curious. I know I'm just zipping all over with the camera here. Sorry about that if it's making you sick. Wow, this monorail line seems to be doing fairly good. Where's the next station at? Right there. Oh, it's the end of the line too. Yeah, 74. I would like to bring that monorail, like I said, maybe right into Steel Canyon. And plop it. I don't know. Let's take a look. Monorail. Monorail station. I could put it here if I used Anarchy. And to be honest, I have no problem using Anarchy to let the rail go over the road. See how on the right there it's blocking because of the rail? Come on, the darn monorail, the whole point is it's elevated, so it should be able to go ahead and do that. But I wouldn't do Anarchy to do something like that right over top of that, although I can do that. But like, I wouldn't do Anarchy to do that. But anyhow, I would do Anarchy to do something like that. Do I want to do that right now? Although, do I want monorail over the park? Maybe I don't want monorail over the park. If I do monorail this way... Oh yeah, I forgot about the... that's a subway line, isn't it? Okay, hang on. While I'm looking at that... Because then... What happens if I take that down? So it's not quite as obvious. There we go, okay. Anyhow, yeah, it's still there, but oh well. If I did the monorail line across, maybe I'd do it kind of a little bit of a nice curve, just so it's not a straight shot across. It kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, fits with the other curvy paths throughout the park. You can just kind of curve as it goes across the lake, and then it can resume a straight shot. But if I do it, I would have it come into probably right here where I was at, so that way it could come right alongside here. If I wanted it to, and even continue on. Oh, and then I could even put another spot. Oh, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So, back to my mass transit. So, Anarchy, and actually, before I Anarchy, there we go. Boom, okay. because I don't want to build on the the buildings. Okay, there we go. Turn anarchy off. Although I'm going to need it again to go over this park. And I have a church or a school. Well, I can move the school. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's move the school. Hup! Pick it up. And what is this? A police station. I don't have anarchy going still, do I? There we go. Okay. And we'll just move it. We'll move it over here. Okay. Back to the mass transit, monorail. Okay, we had to go over the park. Actually, even before that, how about I do this? We will have the monorail come into right here. So, come into here. Come out to about, I don't know, here. And then I gotta turn off all these road guidelines. And now I gotta turn them back on. I don't know how this is gonna look. That doesn't look too bad, aside from the trees and the... I might be able to do a little bit about that. Okay. Marquee, get rid of all this. There we go. If I could just delete the trees in that park. Alright, I don't want it to be a roller coaster though. Oh, this is not easy. Okay, so over here, I'm going to go ahead and make it the same height as that. Oh no, that's terrible because I can't do the road. Oh gosh, yeah. Okay. How's that look? It's really difficult to see in here. Oh boy. Yeah, that looks really terrible. I think I'm just going to have to live with the fact that it goes through some trees. I've got that in other places in the city, and you know what? I'm not gonna... Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Anyhow, next. Turn anarchy off for the moment. Monorail, monorail, monorail. Monorail, monorail, monorail. But Main Street's all still cracked and broken. Sorry, Mom, the mob has spoken. Monorail, okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking here. And thinking is hard. Actually, let me go back to straight. And, because I want a parallel, but not that close. Okay, I gotta turn off grid. Nope, I gotta turn off road length. Nope. Oh, wait, maybe that was it. Nope. Road guidelines, there we go. Alright, let's put in something that is somewhat parallel. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look here. Now these trees I can delete. So we'll get rid of those. There we go. Alright. And now I can just come right through here with a straight shot. Right alongside the train station. I like that. I really do. Okay. Unfortunately, all the trees on this side of the path will have to go, which is unfortunate. But thus, whichever way it would be said, is how urban renewal works. To right there. And then let me put down the other station, because I want it right here across from Colossal Headquarters. Right here. Actually, I'm going to put it a little bit closer. Actually, right in the middle here would be good. Do I want it here? Or I want it here. There we go. And then I just noticed I've got a police station that will have to move, a police headquarters that will have to move. Why do I have power lines right through? Oh my gosh. Really? How long have those been there? Okay. Gosh. Alright, anyhow. Back to this. Move this, and we will put it... right here. Okay. And then finally, just bring this straight across. Okay, get rid of grid and road length. I want angle. There we go, I'm sorry. Alright. And yep, that skyscraper, and I highly doubt I can sneak in there. Actually, you know what I could do? Oh, nope, it won't. It will go away. Alright, that is unfortunate. I thought I could anarchy through the building, but apparently not. Okay. And I got too close. Wow, okay. There we go, alright. And then finally, height. Let's just make certain I don't have any wild roller coaster rides. Oh, no pillars. I'm gonna have to drop some pillars in there. And then, oh dear goodness, I haven't even spanned the park yet. Alright, so we still gotta do that, so we're just gonna upgrade this road all the way through. Right to the end. Then we're gonna grab this. We'll go straight. Oof. Oof, do I want to go right over that part, that plaza? Okay, here's what we'll do. Okay, leave that on. So what I really should do is that. Up. Okay, where do I have to reconnect to? Up here. And then we'll just make a straight to about there. Okay. That's not too disruptive. No, I don't think that's that disruptive. That looks okay. Just that this needs to be raised because it's way too low. The people there can reach up and grab the monorails as they go by. So let's go ahead and raise these up just a little bit. Do I have a node there? No. Okay. Raise this up just a little bit. Oh, nope, wrong node, wrong node. Okay. I want the monorail node. Nope. How am I going to grab the monorail node? So it's going to be 20 minutes of me trying to get the monorail node, isn't it? Oh, they're both right on top of each other. Yep. Well, I guess if I do that and then... There we go. Ha ha ha! Okay. Is that a roller coaster? No, it is not. Good. Select this node and actually... that. There we go. The water, let's bring these down a little bit because these are a little bit too high. That one, that one. Actually, I can just do the marquee, can't I? Come on. There. And make those the same height as that. Goes over. That still needs to go up just a little bit. There we go. Actually, I want these again. I spend way too much time on this, don't I? Alright, so are these high enough? Yeah, that's high enough through there. Over here, it definitely clears the road. Then I'm going down the middle. I can't do anything about the bumps here because it's the road. Can't do anything about the trees. This looks like it just needs to come down a little bit. And whoa, this one needs to come down just a little bit. Whoa, it's the Empire State Building getting in my way, isn't it? Alright, where am I at? Where did I go? There we go. Alright, that's a little bit on the lows. No, it isn't. It's fine. Okay. That looks good. Alright, so finally, after all that, now let's go ahead back to the monorail and extend the line. So where is that? There it is, right there. Grab it. And we're going to drag it all the way to Steel Canyon. And then we're going to add... So Steel Canyon's actually going to have 2 monorail stations in it. And then put this station, or stop, back. There and there. Excellent. Okay, unpause the game. Excellent. So that gets people moving around a little bit better. It's all about getting people around without having to use your cars if they don't have to. But anyhow, that went a lot longer than I intended, folks. So this city, I'm kind of on... I don't know. I'm not kind of directionless at the moment. And I do apologize. I realize I did not say anything about not having a puffing night last Thursday. I had some issues with City Skylines, and I couldn't record an episode. I got that resolved over this weekend, and I decided I would just continue with Knight's Helm because... Spoiler alert, did I already publish the episode that has where I finished the scenario? But anyhow, folks, if you enjoy the episodes, let me know. Leave a like below. Leave a comment if possible. Let me know what you think. I really do appreciate all the comments, constructive comments that are made. and I just really enjoy this game. However, I am beginning to think, as I was mentioning at another time, I'm going to probably stop with Puffing Night and just continue with this one and possibly do City of Heroes for the Tuesday, Thursday content, because I just love City of Heroes. It is such a fun game. Take a character up maybe to level 20 or so, see how the people like it. If you do like it, I'll continue with it. If it's boring to watch that, then I won't do it. We're already 40 minutes into this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and say thanks again, everybody. You're all out there. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.